So, I'm about to record a video and you're watching it. Wow! So, it's about gardening wisdom that I got while I was gardening because I was so bored. And by the way, gardening, it's so fun, it's so cool. You should do it more often. Because if you compare humans to flowers, you can also do that, I think, with animals, but I was gardening, so I compared us to flowers. First of all, I noticed that you cannot dismiss your purpose. Why? Because, like, you see, if you plant a flower, it has a seed, and you already know it's gonna be a flower. So if we like compare ourselves like to our creator, we are our own creator, but like the one who put us here on earth, he knew what he put on earth, like humans. But there are so many different humans on this planet, and you are one of them. So you're one of those seeds. Basically, you can even take the word. So you take the sunflower seed and you put it into, well, earth, and then it just grows and becomes a sunflower. So you have a purpose, and you just have to, don't think you're just here because you're here. You're here to do something. You're here to help someone. I don't know, you're here to create. You're here to experience and live and become the sunflower, because you can't just stay in your seat. Like, that's, who wants that? Try to become what you are meant to become. If that makes sense. I know it makes sense. So, next thing I noticed is that you need a good belief system. I don't know how exactly I started to comparing roots to our, well, no, I know, because like if your roots are damaged or broken or, well, rotten, then your everything that you built upon it will never stay, because it will never become the thing that you want it to become. You want it to become strong and I don't know, beautiful, and fulfill its purpose and become that sunflower. But if the roots are not healthy, not good, you won't see the sunflower because it will die. Or if a tree would have just only one root, like it would stand in earth with one root, imagine the first storm, your tree will just like, yeah, fall. So first thing you need to do is, everyone says that, like, get a good belief system, but now you know why, because you need good roots in order to grow. How can you do that? By first affirmations, cutting those bad belief systems, and therapy, journaling, everything that you think will help you get rid of the bad roots. And you know if it's the bad root, because, okay, come on, if there would be like a woman who says, oh, I'm so ugly, oh, I'm so, I don't know, I can't achieve anything, or whatever, blah blah. So then who would say that's healthy? No one. That's not healthy. That's not a good root. Cut that root. Replace it with a new one too, because you just can't cut everything and sit there and be like, yeah, I don't believe in anything anymore. Believe in yourself. Believe in your roots. Another thing is your environment. I just noticed that, like, if maybe your roots are not the problem. You have good roots. You have good beliefs, but your earth, like the soil that is in, is just bad, and they're worms, and they're eating your good roots. They're killing you basically, because, well, then you need to get a better environment. Look at the people. Look at like what you're doing, what's in your earth, what's in your environment, what do you listen to, what do you do. But it's basically that's also, you can just, this is just like, I know the wizard Liz, and she says some of the same stuff, like you have to, by the way, check her out, she's amazing. She inspired me to do this video and to post it, actually, because she said you can make a lot of money through social media, and I think you can. That's the extra sparkly sunflower will get. That's the extra little, I don't know, growth and purpose it will fulfill. It will give shadow to another plant. I don't know. So you have to, oh yeah, I was talking about the environment. So you have to make sure it's good. Yeah. Go do with that what you want. You know what? Yeah. Another thing is growth takes time. I know when you plan something, I hope you have go plan something. Maybe you figure out some of your own wisdom. You can just talk about it too, or just yeah. So growth takes time, but you can't just stop. You have to keep growing. You have to keep trying. You have to be this rose that just, or this I don't know what's called in English, but it's Unkraut, okay. And you have to be those flowers that just grow out of nowhere and where it's actually not supposed to, because there's like a street and they just grow, and you can't stop them from growing. You have to be like that. You don't have to be like, I don't know, what rips off really easily. Grass. Don't be grass. Basic. Oh my god, I just got another thing of idea. Grass are the basic people, because it's everywhere. Everyone can be it, everyone can do it. There's not much in it, and what's really special, what's a really special thing? Flower, I mean, I don't know, there are so many different special flowers, but don't be grass. Try to Who wants to be grass? Who thinks, oh, like, my favorite flower is grass? Try to become your favorite flower. That means the best version of yourself, you know what I mean? Okay, then take care of yourself, or you won't. Wait. Okay, another thing is take care of yourself, or you won't grow, shine, evolve, become that flower. Because, well, it's obvious, isn't it? Like, if you don't take care of a flower, she just dies. Okay, there are some flowers who do live long, like an orchid or something. They're survivors. Even if you don't take care of them, you will survive. Okay, that's because you just don't die. If you don't take care of yourself, you don't die, but you become grass. You become nothing, basically. No, I don't want to be rude, but that's how it is. And I don't know if that's even rude. Like, being nothing. If you want to be nothing, be nothing. Don't learn anything. Don't do what you want to do. Say yes to everything that you actually don't want to do. Be a people pleaser. You can babble on along, like, all the things that you can do to become nothing. Do everything that everyone does. Go get a simple, basic job. Go to sleep, wake up, scroll. Don't meet anyone. Don't engage. Don't. That's how you become grass. That's how you become no one. And who wants that? No one. So please go take care of yourself. And all the glow up videos online, but you have to figure out also what makes sense for you, because you could just, if you have a rose and give her too much sun, too much, I don't know, matcha, she might die. She might not like that, and you will know, because you are you. Once I asked because I was struggling, like, with food and hunger signals and all. So I asked my little cousin, because kids know so much. Kids know, because they're so unaffected yet from society and all. So I asked him, how do you know when you're hungry? And he looked at me, was like, Chantal, it's me, it's my body, what do you mean? I know. When I know. And I was like, thinking about that, and he's right. Like, no one can tell you now you're hungry, now you're not, except you. No one can tell you I like that, I don't like that, you don't like that. Like, and if somebody told you that does not look good on you, that's not good for you, are you sure? Check that out on your own. Like, do you think it's good for you or not? And how do you know? By journaling. Get a book and start. Just start writing. And even if you don't want to, I've got this idea of, even when you don't, like, it's not an idea, it's like everywhere on social media, actually. Even when you don't want to do it, it's not about discipline, it's not about, well, maybe it's more about devotion, like showing up for yourself, But yeah, it's about the duration actually. Even if you don't want to do it, especially when you feel bad, and you know those 5, 6 things that make you feel better. For me, it's praying, going on a walk, a cup of tea. Um, I have more movement, journaling, and something else. Well, it can be different. Oh, self care. I really love taking a shower. Like it cleans everything, even though you did not do anything except take a shower. But I just go perfect, amazing. So you have to do that. Even if you don't want to do it. Like 2 days ago, I was like, I don't want to do this, and I went to sleep with a bad feeling, you know. And the next day, I did the same bad stuff that I did, yeah. And then I just did the things that I know would make me feel better because yesterday, I just, no, it wasn't good. But today, so the day before, um, I did the things that make me feel better and I felt better. So yeah, do that. Back to flowers. I was thinking, oh yeah, I believe in you. Everyone, no, not everyone. You have to believe in you. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I believe in myself because I can do it and because I have a purpose. Because Chantal told me I do. All right. And now you believe in God and the universe, which I personally do. He does believe in you. You know, if you plant a sunflower, you believe that the sunflower will grow. You want it to grow. You will help it grow. Okay, and sunflowers can talk, but basically, if I see the sunflower needs help, I'm gonna give her that help because she basically asked for it. But so ask for help, yeah. If you need help, ask for help and take the blessings. If I'm gonna give you, I don't know, special earth, then don't. The sunflower will just be happy, be more sunflower like. Why am I always going back to the sunflower? The rose will be more happy. So take the blessings and accept help, and God believes in you because you're here, you're alive. As long as you're breathing, you still have something to fulfill. And I hope you do. Because why wouldn't you? Ask yourself that question if you're stuck. Why don't I want to do that? Maybe because you don't really want to, but you want to. You know, no, I'm gonna explain the sentence. If you, for example, like, I wanted to be a babysitter, or I wanted to want to be a babysitter because my friend was a babysitter and she was making a lot of money and she's so good with kids. But basically, sometimes in a kindergarten, those kids are so loud, not listening at all because you're nothing basically to them. You're just looking out for them, and they hug you out of nowhere and just put their fingers in my face like, don't do that. Hello. Personal boundaries or something. You don't know about that? Look it up. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, I want a lot of attention, and I wanted to want that, but in the end, it never kept it. I never applied, even though I had the opportunity. I just didn't do it because I didn't want to. I just wanted to want to. I hope that makes sense. And then last but not least, it's not about speed. I'm gonna leave you with that. It's not about speed because come on, everyone's at their different level. Maybe someone else was planted long ago. Maybe someone else figured out who they want to be long before you did. And then they grew into that, but maybe it wasn't the right thing or whatever. But you're gonna figure it out anyways because you have a purpose. Back to the seed thing. It's not about speed, but a flower won't live forever, just like we won't. So a little bit it is about like you have to get going. You have to start to grow. You have to start creating. You have to start figuring out who you are, who you want to be, how you want to feel. Just casually dropping some questions that you should ask yourself. How do you want to feel day to day? Who is in your environment that makes you feel bad and drained, and you know it? Trust your intuition, okay? And if you don't trust your intuition yet, repair that feeling to yourself. Get back to yourself. Go on it. Okay, maybe people can't go on a trip, but go on a trip back to yourself. You have to. Because someday you will die. I won't. I want you to do good, okay? I want you to succeed and inspire me too. And I want, like, I want you to do good. However, your time is limited and you never know when you die, so that might be your motivation. It's not toxic motivation. Also, live, just be present. Flowers don't compare, flowers don't waste their time scrolling. Flowers just, they're just be. We're human beings, not doings. You have to take a deep breath and notice your surroundings. Be happy, experience anything. Like, just be. Don't always do, like, flowers don't rush it, and I love that about them. Like, yeah, in 2 weeks maybe she's gonna be there and no one noticed, but she did grew. um so yeah, that's it with the video. It was longer than I thought. I wanted to make like a 3-minute video where I just dropped those facts, but in the end I ended up happening to edit. I don't know. So I wanted it to be a really short video, but in the end it just ended up talking, and I hope it helped. And I just, my intention here is to inspire people, and to just create something, because I really wanted to start, and I did. I hope you do too. Bye.